Let's go, what is this, crumbling floor? What the hell is the difference now? So we have, wait, wait, what's different here? Bug is defeat, hedge is stop, belt is shift, flag is push. Oh, I don't have access to the is text now. So I can do the same thing I did here. I then... Yeah, if I push text along like that, then this strategy doesn't work anymore. So now, what is different is that the layouts of these two things on the right are different. So I can push something along there. I can then, if I did like flag is push, and I have it stacked up like that, I can push the flag along a little ways. And if I had some way of making it so that flag was no longer push, well, I could do something about that. I could do flag is push horizontal. But if I do this, yeah, this is not gonna, that's not really gonna do me any good. I feel like what I was doing earlier when I made everything really, really complicated, that's now probably the more appropriate line of thinking for these levels. So, if I say flag is push, and I've pushed it over here, push that down there, I can come through here, I can push win over, sort of the same things I was doing beforehand. I could push with another flag, I could push this text over. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna back off for a little bit and undo having this flag be in the position that it's currently in. I can push it up there onto that bug. I can push, flag is pushed horizontally with this, or vertically with this text. I can push the flag down. And now push that through. Huh. Let's see. The other thing I was thinking would be, no, I can't push flag as push down here. Just as like some text. Though that would be fairly amusing. I think I definitely need to push a flag down here so that I can come through and I can push win. And if I've done that, then I could say, you know, flag is push. Huh. I could push the text up. Oh, this is fine. And then I can push the is through, and then I can come down like that. All right, got it. Yeah, so just pushing two of the keywords through there did let me just push the whatever the follow-up keyword was going to be into the other nook. Alrighty, that took care of that bonus level. Let's go on to Lovely House. I don't have one of those. Maybe someday, though. Oh, I thought love would kill me. Love and door is stop. Key and rock is push. Baba is you. Key is open, door is shut. Let's see. Keys are open. So, what am I trying to do here? Text is float, water is sink, flag is win. So I need some way of let's see. I need something to open up the door. So I guess I would do that with a key. And I could, if I had like has, this would be really easy. So I need some way of opening the, I can turn the rock into a key and then push it through. I could turn, so that would be like rock is key. Cool. You know, that's pretty straightforward. And then I could say key is push. Cool, so now I've opened this up, but now we're screwed. So if I push that along there, we do have text as float up there. Let's see. Baba and let's see. Rock and Baba is you, but I've kind of killed all the things. What happens if I do rock as Baba and key? That could be, would I spawn two things? I guess I would. Rock is key and Baba. Let's see what happens. Alright, so that did in fact work. I do get a extra Baba when I do that. Now what I can do is I can say key is push, and I can sacrifice one of the Babas so that I can just throw them into the water when I want to solve the puzzle. So we'll just do that. Key is push that there, sacrifice that Baba, touch the flag, and victorious. Up next we have supermarket. Belt shift. Belt is blank. Wall is win. Belt is right. Moves everything right. And then come up over here. And I could probably... This isn't particularly good here. I could do... belt is up just by pushing things through like this. And then I can push that rock up there. So now belt is wall happens, and that's really bad. That's super scary. So that, at least at the very least, I can now come through here and I can manipulate the belts and stuff again. So if I pushed... let's push this on through here. So we do have... this rock. I can say belt is right, and I can position the belt. I can position the rock onto one of the belts on the. So it's gonna move it. It's gonna push this belt on. It's gonna push this rock onto the right side here, and that's not really that good, because then if I say belt is up, it's just gonna send the rock up there, but I really didn't want it to do that. I wanted it to push wall is up instead. So belt does need to be up for me to get into this flag area in time. So what do I want to do? Well, wow, this is an interesting one. What would I do to make this all work? I have that, belt is up. And if I push the rock onto that, there's no way I make it over there in time. Let me think about this. So we have, if I have the rock here, this is all pointing it downwards. So what do I want to do then? So that moves there. That's not useful at all. I did have a good idea about doing belt is up, because that does allow me to get this text out of that area. So this is a great first step. Then I can push the rock, and then there's no way I can make it onto this belt in time. The other thing that I can do is I can say belt is right over here, or is this what I would want? So now I've made the belts all go to the right, and I can at least go through this section now. So if I do that, what happens here? This doesn't seem that useful, but I do have this little section for some reason or another. Yeah, this is odd. Let's see. If I have... One thing I can do that's kind of hilarious. I could... Oh, I can't do wall is belt. That would be really funny, though. That does do belt as wall. Yeah, okay. What if I say wall is up? That doesn't... that doesn't do anything. Let's see. Belt is right. That moves that text up there. And I don't see that there's any real strengths to moving any of this text up here, because there's no way I would be able to well, there kind of is an advantage to this. Okay. Belt is right. Does let me do this, where I've pushed belt onto there, and then I can push the rock onto there. And that does mean that I get it. I get what I can do now. This is not that difficult now. So we're gonna get belt is up. We're then going to say we don't need belt. We want belt is right, and then we're gonna push right onto that block. And now we're gonna push belt is up over. We're gonna push the rock onto this spot, and I can come over here and I can say belt is up, And that will allow me to get up onto the flag in time to touch it and win.